Hello everyone, my name is The Fox. This review is going to be about the Bitt-Boy. The people over at Bitt-Boy.com have contacted me. They said, hey, would you like to take a look at this? And I have I actually have two of these devices. I was going to do video reviews on them, but they just kind of like went on the wayside. Here is one of them. The other one I kind of opened up and tried to make the removable battery part work via mini USB. It didn't work at all that well. These obviously work off of batteries, so there's no rechargeable battery on these. The panel is twisted pneumatic, and other than that, it's just little. It actually says Nest on the board itself, but these are pretty decent for what they are. I think the one thing that intrigues me about these devices altogether is that there seems to be some Chinese scene of Nintendo indie games or Nintendo clones. Like you can get Plants vs Zombies remade, ported to the Nintendo, which is wild to me, and it plays pretty decently. So pretty interesting. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at these things. The two things that interest me the most are the IPS screen and the design, which is obviously DMG 001 made after, cloned after, but obviously mini size. So just having it, I'm probably just going to bring this to my office afterwards and just kind of have it on my shelf because it looks cool. And which I really think that this is kind of really the market for, almost like a Think Geek type of purchase, because it is a bit expensive at $40. It also has the included rechargeable battery, which obviously is an extra cost over putting in AAA batteries of your own. The other nice thing is that games are in English and there are no Chinese language games. This connects with TV. I think that's kind of silly. I would rather have had a 3.5 millimeter. Oh no, I have no nails. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Now I've already played this. I just kind of put it back in so we can have this dramatic opening. And here you have the 2.5 millimeter. This is not 3.5 millimeter. This is a 2.5 millimeter jack. If you wanted to connect this to a TV and then play with controls of that, I wouldn't recommend it. And then we have the micro USB cable to charge, which is, these are pennies, but still, they're nice to have around, right? And then we get to the device itself, and everything is boxed really nice. It comes in this nice little packaging, and I've already opened it up, so we'll go ahead and kind of get it out of its sleeve, and we'll just take a look at the device itself. And it is quite handsome. It is very nice looking. And I'm probably going to actually bring this box with me to work as well. Kind of just have it like sitting on top type of thing. Let's take a closer look at this guy. I haven't actually taken a look at the battery yet. Let me, what the fudge? Lord. I was actually going to plan on opening this up. Give me a sec. Alright, we got a small two here. I was planning on... Lord. Goodness gravy. That's ridiculously tight. So here is the rechargeable battery that's super shiny for some reason. Rechargeable battery pack. Warning, do not short circuit battery. Contacts. Do not modify. Do not dispose of in a fire. Use and arrange battery only with Game Boy Advance SP. This is an Advance SP battery? Well, curious indeed. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and fire it up and take a look at that IPS display, which actually is kind of nice. And there's the... I didn't notice that the first game's name was Hot Wrestle. I gotta take a look at this game. This is like River City Ransom. Oh, come on. This is... Alright, so basically that whole thing about there are no Chinese games and only English, that is not true. So, one strike already. The one thing that I did notice is that there tends to be like a zillion Contra games. I don't know why. Maybe Contra is like super popular in China. Apologies, I'm looking at the game and not the viewfinder of my camera as I'm often doing. Ooh. It's pretty solid. Contra 24. So my down button actually isn't all that great. Let's just see if we can get this. Look. Down, down. Not working too well. Look at that. It's not even what. Man, I have to push really hard. Okay, so left, right, up seems to be good. Pokemon. Oh man, look at that. They got Pokemon. Super Contra, Contra 24 in 1, Contra Force. Lots of Double Dragons. Chip and Dale. Mouse Snare. Caveman Ninja. Now, Ninja Gaiden is amazing. The first one, especially, like the cutscene that happens in the beginning. Oh. Am I missing something? Aha, yes. Lord. Oh. So let me get out of this. So there are a few things that I'd like to address. Number one is that you can't save your game. So this is like super hardcore. If you're going to play a game, you're going to be playing it through the entire shot through, which is kind of crazy. Additionally, there are Chinese games that we've now learned. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at it, because there's one thing that I saw was this micro SD slot, and it didn't have any instructions, so I just want to go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so fast forward ahead, and ta-da! There is no micro SD slot. I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing with this. That's 2 strikes for me. So we got I don't know what's going on here. Let's take this out very carefully. Let's see. Oh, it all pops out together. So that is the main board. There's the main reset switch, and we got all the membrane stuff here. Start and select. Main board looks pretty solid. Let's see. Mini 33P, made September 13th, 2017. Seems pretty simple, all together straightforward. I was kind of hoping that they would have allowed you to install more ROMs via the microSD, and knowing that that is no longer the case kind of sours things for me. Also having the slot up in there, I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of, I don't know, disingenuous. I was almost, where did I put that tiny screw? There's one screw that holds it all together. I was kind of hoping that I could save games as well via micro SD. Alrighty, it's all put back together now. Oh, I might have fixed my down pad. Nope. Still not really good. Let's turn this off. It looks cool. It definitely looks cool. It's a nice design. They definitely nailed the design, but with no save support and not being able to put in your own ROMs, I mean, I understand that playing old games like that, you didn't really have save systems, but still, ugh, I can't. Oh no. I gotta open this back up and find where I dropped that. Let me cover that up so we're talking about, so we can't see that. I really can't. They want $40 for this, and that's kind of like Sharper Image pricing. Geek Buying, not Geek Buying. whatever the GameStop secondary store is that charges way too much money for things. Yeah, so this is the Bitt-Boy. It looks really cool. You can get other like Nest clones from AliExpress for cheaper. So if you were interested in those, they're like $10, $12. And if you wanted to experiment with them, yeah, I mean, yeah, this has an IPS screen and it does have a rechargeable battery, but I don't know if that adds. I don't know if that's worth $30 more. Yeah, so this is the Bitt-Boy. It's a bit expensive for what it is. I guess if you, I don't know, it seems like a gift that you'd get someone that you didn't know what to get them, and you just know that they like the old games. That's about the nicest thing that I can say about this thing. Thank you so much for watching.